Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to kind of be discussing the thought process and what I kind of went through to choose the name that I have now, which is Josephine Paula Ayala. I kind of went into why I chose the name and how it fits me and a couple videos back, and I kind of wanted just to explain how I chose my name and hopefully some of these tips and stuff that I went through will help you choose your name, because I think choosing a name is a very important step in transitioning, and it's also a step that you can't rush, because you know your name is out there somewhere for you, and it when you hear it you're gonna know that's my name. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a couple of past names that I named for myself, and when I started YouTube, the name that I had was Alexia Ayala. Yeah. Now, Lexi is the name of my dog, so it was kind of like a weird connection. I don't know why I chose Alexia. I thought it was, I guess because I was trying to be edgy and unique and have a name that no one else had. So that was the name I had on my YouTube, my Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. And it stuck with me for a little bit, but it just, sorry, it wasn't for me. I didn't feel good. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like it wasn't me. That wasn't the name that I had for me. And another name, I'm kind of cringing at myself for this, is Acacia Daniels. Now, Daniels is my mom's maiden name, and Acacia is Acacia Brinley, and I mean, without her being associated with that name, it's actually a super pretty name. I mean, I like Acacia, so that was no hate towards her, but it's a super pretty name, and I guess, I mean, it could have been suitable, but I just when I heard it, I was like, that's not me, that's not who I am, and it made me feel weird, and it made me feel like how I'm supposed to feel when my name is called, I didn't really like being called Acacia. It was just a pretty name, it was a girly name, and it was there and available for me. So I'm gonna now just kind of be discussing a couple of tips I have. Now, tip number one is do not rush this part, because like I said, it's a very important part of your transition, and when you hear, like I said, when you hear your name, it's gonna be like the world is gonna stop, and you're gonna be like, that's my name. And that's what happened when I heard Josephine or slash Josie. I was just like, yes, that's me. A process that I kind of went through is, now this may seem lame, I don't know, but I went on those baby websites, the baby name websites, and I'd go through names. And I went through Hispanic names, to be honest, because I'm Puerto Rican, and those white names were, or the baby names, which white girl names, they weren't cutting it for me. I was like, no. So I just, I imagined how, my life would be if, that was my name. I'd look in the mirror and I'd, say it, hey, I'm Daisy, or hey, I'm, June, July, August. I don't know. I don't really remember any names, but that's kind of the process I went through. Is just I'd look in the mirror, and I would, call myself by that name, I guess, and see if it was suitable for me, if I liked the name, and if I could, be called that for the rest of my life. And it was a long process. It took me a couple months to at least get my first name. It took me a while to get my whatchamacallit name, my middle name. It took a while. Anyway, so one day I was scrolling the Hispanic girl name website, whatever, and I came across the name Josephine, and that name stuck out. Out of everything else, as soon as I saw the name Josephine, I went, oh, that's my name. And in a previous video, I kind of explained this a little bit. I really like the name. Not only is it beautiful and powerful and strong, it helps me have some sort of connection to my past self. And I say my past self because, you know, I'm not the same person I was. I'm a completely different person than who I was, and that kind of, it keeps me motivated, and it shows me how far I've come and how far I'm going through my transition. And it's a connection that I like to have, because you know, I want to have an old connection with myself, not just by pictures. So this name is just, it's very special to me, and it is amazing, and I'm so glad I found it, because I don't know what my name would have been if it wasn't Josephine slash Josie. So yeah, this is the end of the video. It's super, super long. I'm sorry, but I don't know, I like talking, so, and I just really hope some of these tips help you. And just remember that, you know, whether it's a name being called or you're on a website, when you hear your name, you're gonna know. And I hopefully, like, this is, I'm not like generalizing everything, but this is how it was for me and a couple of other people that I've, you know, talked to. Is just like, when that name is called or heard or read, you just are instantly drawn to it. So take your time, experiment, you know, see what you like, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in next week's video. Also, I'm getting so good at uploading. I've been like uploading I guess, so then I'd have the video no excuses to not upload. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up, and, you know, comment down your experiences if you have any.